half-time comes. So, actually it's not a controversial end to the half. New Zealand awarded the penalty try, and they lead here at Croke Park by 10 points to 3. Thank you, John. All your hard work about keeping the secret of what happened at Twickenham this afternoon. I've found myself very nearly referring to it all through the first half, but I'll do my best. Ronan O'Gara to start the second half. It stood at 3-3, and then New Zealand pounced for the penalty try. Ireland trail by 3. But there's a whole lot to come here, if only Ireland can hang on to this ball. For the moment, it's the All Blacks. Carter for Joe Rokothoko. Beautifully taken by the winger, winning his 50th cap today. There's McCall adding his support immediately. Immediate danger from New Zealand at the start of the second half. Tialata out there, and again, sort of imprecision by New Zealand, and rather tamely, Tony Woodcock is bundled into touch. So there was danger, and then there wasn't.
Yeah, you can be sure that the All Blacks are going to make the most of Tommy Bowe being off the pitch, and an early sign of it from Carter there with a wide kick. They're really going to want to get a purple patch in here and try and get a little bit more daylight between themselves and Ireland, while Ireland are down to 14, but so far Ireland has snuffed that out, and they're going to need to ride themselves through this next 8-minute period.
That's okay. Line out ball safely secured. O'Driscoll cuts back, makes a yard or two. Oh, surely McCall, that's oh no, Thomas O'Leary ran straight into his own player. Referee lets it go. It's a slightly scrappy, frenzied start by Ireland. They want to up the tempo, but control is so important. O'Gara. Luke Fitzgerald, son of former international prop Des Fitzgerald. O'Driscoll. O'Callaghan takes on Woodcock.
Leave it away, back.
Just to confirm, Ireland down to 14 players for the moment, or for a few moments. Tommy Bowe yellow carded in the challenge for which the penalty try was awarded.
Relax. We have a flag, timeout.
We have a touch judge's flag, so this will be interesting. Again, it's Corpus Vessels on the far side.
Yeah, it's just as well as a flag. Well, Ireland were about to turn that over.
Yep. Yeah. Black one stood up and punched him in the face. Black one punched in the face. Your recommendation? Yellow card? No.
14 all.
So he was being held on to.
Right, the green player was holding on to his foot, he let it go, black one stood up and punched the green.
And you happy with the yellow card for that, not a red card?
Yellow card's
Ooh.
Number one. Number one black, and captain.
Number one black is Tony Woodcock.
Touch judge report, there was a player hanging on to you, but you do not have the right to punch him. And he's reported a punch, you're in a yellow card. Yeah, but you can't take the launch.
Tony Woodcock goes off for 10 minutes. We are 14 all, and Philip Matthews, he could have been off for good.
Well, he could have been, and Martin Lawrence, he's thrown a few little surprises in here tonight, hasn't he? Because when he was questioning his touch judge whether he was happy with the yellow card, I thought maybe he thought the touch judge was being a bit too extreme and overreacting, but no. He was questioning whether it was harsh enough. So, the sides are 14 all. Well, that balances things up a little bit.
It certainly does, and Ronan O'Gara is just balancing up the distance, and I think he's going to go for it. That's the halfway line. It's going to be the full 50 plus one or two more.
Well, this is a little bit longer than his effort in the first half. There's no real breeze here. It's a flat cam night, so he strikes this one perfectly. He's certainly got the legs for it. He needs to hit it spot on, though.
Extraordinary weather here in Dublin. We
That's it, thank you.
We bounced in our little plane last night. We came through a little bit of turbulence into Dublin Airport, but today there's absolutely no wind. It's been glorious. He boomed over a monster in the first half. This is even longer. Just a bit too long. 10-3. Still, Ireland will be cheered by the lead up to that kick. Tony Woodcock into the bin. A little yellow mark underneath their name shows that they have a player out of action for 10 minutes. Carter sends it long. Here's O'Gara again. Mills Muliaina starts the counter-attack. Paul O'Connell manages to scrag him down. Carter, oh, and it worked for Carter. An electrifying pace. There's the offload. Jimmy Cowan. Try time, surely it's Ali Williams. Has he got the pace? No, cuts inside. Has the strength and a length to stretch it, and now must be a try, surely.
I see it as held up.
Ooh.
We will check it. Yes.
Another surprise from Mark Lawrence.
We will check. Unless you agree. Do you want me to check it? Take a timeout. I don't see the grounding, but just check it for me, Johan, please. To me, it's held up, unless you can tell me otherwise. I think it's held up.
Gave me the pass. I know you're not up with play. That's to make that meter for.
Sorry, man. Forgive me for
Going
what?
to TMO, Johan Merverson.
Well, it looks like Rob Kearney's leg just gets in between the ball and grounding. Oh, it's difficult to say from there, but likewise it's not conclusive that it would have been a try.
Yeah, so we're just checking it. You got the team on.
No, I don't think Johan Musen can give that unless this angle offers something different. No. No, one thing Ireland did well there was get.
There's no evidence that the
Ball was grounded. Thank you.
Yes, Ireland got a lot of men over the ball, so that is very difficult for a clear view of that, even if it did get down.
So the yellow card.
It's going to be a scrum 5 to New Zealand.
New Zealand will have the putting at the scrum. They have to make a change because prop Tony Woodcock is off, so I think it's Jerome Kaino is going off and prop John Afoa comes on. Well, it seemed harder then, Philip, not to score.
Absolutely. Williams did so well to get as far as he did, but I'm just wondering here, I think of the two sides, probably Ireland more disadvantaged by being down a man than New Zealand. New Zealand's performance so far up front has been so solid, particularly in the set piece. I think they'll be able to carry one man less better than Ireland will, and missing Tommy Bowe.
Crouch. Touch. Pause. Engage.
Well, it's
Commit to that hit, Green.
big
Keep
drive
the weight
from New Zealand on the
Leave
set.
the touch, Judge.
Ireland have got
Keep the weight on, please.
7 forwards in.
Crouch.
Well, New Zealand have man Nonu here on the blind side. You can just see him pack it down there, number 12.
Crouch. Touch. Pause. Engage. It's a shocking.
Oh, Mark Lawrence, he's
Shocking. He's not even near the
shocking, he says. Oh my word, here goes Paul O'Connell taking the quick tap. It was only a free kick, so no advantage to be gained, and Tomas O'Leary gets the ball away. It's very harem-scarum down there. People are taking all sorts of risks, and the referee is sort of playing a high-risk game of his own.
Well, he is. Well, Jimmy Cowan just threw that virtue into his own back row. I think Mark Lawrence was offended.